Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Europa Universalis IV playlist. This time, as you can see here, I was trying to load my 10th campaign with Castile, and it seems to have reset to the initial start date of a new game, which is 11 November 1444. So I tried to find the other previous game, but it is not there. So yeah, so that's really disappointing. But the thing is, I had really been dominating as Castile, and probably it would have gone on to be a very successful campaign over the course of time. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play as a new nation, and because I've played 10 campaigns with Castile, where I really learned the origins of this game basically. So for now, instead, I'm going to switch over and play as England, and that seems like it could be really cool to play as England. So let's play as England and let's go ahead and have fun in Iron Man mode. And my first campaign is non-Castile, so 29. This will be England. England, my campaign 11. So let's have some fun. Alright, so France is our enemy. We would actually like to, if we could, be rivals with them. For now, I'm going to rival with Scotland. Definitely want to rival with Scotland. I'm going to rival with France. And I'm going to rival the Ottoman Empire. That's fine for now. So definitely we're going to want to go for exploration and expansion. And if you take a look at the trade nodes here. So what is the value in the English trade node from trade here? So that's why England colonizes north of Florida and Spain colonizes south of Florida, because the trade nodes direct traffic to these areas. So that's the idea there. And yeah, so here I'm collecting an absolute ton from trade here. So I'm going to do that. So he's in Champagne, it says. Not sure where Champagne is exactly. Bordeaux, he's in Lubeck. I don't know if we have any trade. We have some trade power here. Yeah, definitely we're gonna want to earn something here. Here we have 50% of trade power, so you definitely want to collect from trade here too. Because here we only have 41.3, so let's definitely collect from trade power here. And yeah, that's fine. And now we need to go ahead and hire an advisor. Again, England doesn't have any gold producing provinces, I believe, so we're, SOL there. Obviously, like, we have no La Mancha, we have no Tafayelt, we have no Inatal, or this big part of the Ottoman Empire, Kosovo, Serbia. I don't think the Ottomans start with a gold producing province, but they are right on the doorstep of one, so that's probably naturally what humans will push with the Ottoman Empire, I guess. So we don't have any gold producing province or any means of getting one, so we are SOL there, so we're gonna have to look for other ways to make gold, basically. So let's just keep hiring advisors for now. Trade efficiency will be really good. Increase all gold supply, and morale of armies is really good too. Sure, that's fine with me. Because we're gonna want to resist the Partisan Reformation when that comes around anyways, so yeah, that should be pretty good. Looking at what we got here, do I have any barks or anything like that? Yeah, I do, right? So, like, another thing that's going to happen here is I have to look at what the correct answer is, like whether or not I have to fight a war with France, because like this is going to be really important in the game, because France has 27,000 troops, and I have 28,000. And they're going to declare war on me at some point during the 100 Years' War event, pretty much. So, that's really tough, but I'm going to end up having to fight a war against France, probably. So, I'm going to need some allies. And no, I do not want to ally with Scotland. That's for sure. I want to ally with maybe... If I could ally with Castile, that would be really nice. Yeah, so they have full alliance opportunity. And Burgundy will be really strong as well. Because Burgundy is right there in the face of France. So England has opportunity to get quite a few good allies here. Oh, we already have an alliance here with Portugal. Allied with Portugal. So honestly, allying with Portugal, allying with Burgundy, allying with allying with this whole island here is actually a pretty good idea. And I don't really care much about Burgundy per se because I may have to fight Burgundy, so probably not a good idea. But allying with these three is a really good idea, I feel. And I think because you have 3 diplomats, you can ally with 3 people, so I'm going to ally with Castile. How's my gold bad? It's still really bad. And I have 6 on fort maintenance, so we need to scrap that. We need to just get rid of these forts, because forts, like, it's great and all, but I'm actually not a believer in forts, because you're just paying a ton of money for them. And I don't know, I don't want to maintain these forts throughout the course of the game, so it's time we have 3 more forts too, so... Like, this is probably a good fort to keep strategically, but I don't actually want it, so since it's my decision, I do not want to have to maintain the fort, so yeah. Alright, good stuff, so yeah, great from here. And then, yeah, so you see my gold has started to actually appear to be something now, which is nice. And, I want national ideas immediately. Levy the troops, manpower, conquer Ireland. Yeah, we want levy the troops for sure. Because you get a casus belli, so... yeah, so it's gonna be close. Levy the troops is the most realistic one. And you get a conquer CV against Ireland and Scotland. And you can also discover Americas, which is nice. Discover India, which is really good. There's a lot we could do, so it's gonna be interesting. They've got a strong navy. So I just want to take a look here. What we got, because if I can get 5 barks to protect trade, what I can do is send them, tell them as a mission to protect trade in this node here. Because this other node is really strong, so our trade power is really high there, so let's protect node in the North Sea. Alright, cool. And then for now, I don't see us necessarily having to worry about anything. How many cogs do I have? I have 17 transports, which is huge. Like, that's a ton of transports, so yeah. And for now, just, there's nothing like really to... So let's call the diet, because there's like, I need to keep, one thing I need to be on top of is seizing land and calling diets, because that will help me tremendously, basically. So the papacy's opinion of England, that's actually pretty easy to increase. So proposal of the clergy, that's really actually quite easy to increase. So just influence relations, or relations here, and improve relations with the Pope, and then let 1 more month go by, 1 day, excuse me. And then I'm going to look to ally with Aragon. Yeah, so now we have a military alliance with Portugal, Castile, and Aragon. Probably like the best start we can hope for. Because like if France declares war on us, we have 3 really strong allies here who will help us. So they're really strong. So who are France's allies? Provence, it's not going to be much. Provence is 8,000 men, and these guys have 44. They have 56,000 men. collectively, so it'll be really nice. This was a good start there. And for now, eventually we're going to get 100 years war is going to happen. So it looks like the War of the Roses is going to happen. So in this case, I'm actually just going to fight France off the beginning. Royal marriage offer from Portugal. One second. Let me take a look at the missions that you can have as England. Form Great Britain, maybe? No. Okay. It doesn't give me that option. Let's decline this, and let's instead offer our own royal marriage. Beautiful. And let's improve relations with Spain for now. Because that might be really helpful. So it seems like a war is incoming. So for myself, the thing is, I know that I really want to be able to declare war here against these units here. Go into Pale and just full annex everything over here, because I don't think anyone can stand against us, basically. So, but to do that, first you have to get your manpower up, and yeah, that's first and foremost. So I'm actually going to produce the troops now, because there's a very strong chance I'm going to have to fight from the beginning. So what's my militech as well? My militech, I think, is probably 3. It's probably the same as the other nations in the European area. It's 3, yeah. So 3, I think. I forget exactly how much your combat width can be. It is going to be 20. So a 3-year combat width is 20. And I can have, so at 20 you want 4 cavalry per unit, I would say. Here I have 5, and here I have 3, so gotta get one of these cavalry over. Okay, and next, we start producing some troops. So that's 4. They have take a province, so we can actually declare war against France, which is huge. So here's where the event comes in here. It looks like this here, the 100 Years' War. You can return Maine to France in the surrender of Maine event. Or you can just fight. And now here's the thing. I could just choose to declare war on France by the Pope's casus belli. I mean, Castile will join in with us. But France has so many men. They have so many men. Honestly, like in this case, probably to avoid war with France, which is just so powerful. I mean, diplomatically, like, because I wanna get these guys out of here first and expand to the New World before I think about doing anything else. And I say that because this is definitely a very interesting decision. Fighting France and those other nations is unwise, because you can see just how many men they have. If we declare war on France, let me see here. You can see they have 146,000 men, and even with Castile, we only have 65,000. Their allies have a ton at least as well, and their allies are going to get called. They're French vassals. Let's go ahead and cede the territory. This seemed like the right decision for me. We lose some prestige, but what we gain is time. We gain time here, because what I can do is muster my army on this side here, and make up the push out that we really are looking for, which is that, I don't want to fight France, because France is huge right now, and it's not a smart decision to want to fight them. They've already proven that they can fight, so there's not like it's a good thing to throw bodies at France. A better decision would be to take the island here of Ireland. Ireland is the way to go, because they haven't proven that they'll be able to withstand us, but France has most certainly proven that, so I'm not, again, looking to even get into a navy battle with them, but and again, combat width of 20 is allowed, so for now, I'm going to get, I'm going to form the unit here, 17,000. I think the transport will actually be able to load everything, so definitely you do not want to lose legitimacy. I probably should have lost legitimacy in this case, though. Let the local unrest be something. It's no big deal. We're not worried about that for now. With 17,000 men on these shores here, just looking at how many men are around us that we will declare on, you have, how many here? 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. Really not many men. So, like, I would say the next thing is to bring over, as much as we can, basically, because we really want to wipe out all resistance on that island, ASAP. So, that's the idea for the time being, is to wipe out resistance on that island. Because, if we can avoid fighting a pitched battle versus France for now, they're the only rival of ours that is really going to be able to, like, devastate us from a perspective, like, they have a ton of people, so. Okay, I probably didn't need to do that, but I can, instead, supply limit 19, and supply limit here is 23, so we don't need to have everything on this island for now. So we've taken a bank loan, unfortunately, which is not a good sign. And it's starting to make me wonder why we have taken a loan here. Oh, because I ran into, I think, that debt situation there. So, yeah. Yeah, we need the money here, pay off this loan. Cool. The truce expires 1450 with France, no worries. The hope is that we could get our levy the troops. So we need to continue increasing our manpower, basically, so yeah. Oh yeah, not easy so far. Actually going pretty bad, I dare say. So I'm playing with less stability for now, but yeah. Okay, so whatever. So the War of the Roses event is triggered. And yeah, not in a good position, honestly. Yeah, you know, so England has got a lot of its own problems for sure in this time period. Okay. Okay, and now we need a leader for our army, and we have him. We have John Talbot already, which is huge. And then we also can assign a leader here. We can give our ruler a military command, Edward of Lancaster. What we'll do is we'll decline their royal marriage offer, and we will offer our own. Excellent. So our stability is completely out of control. Unfortunately, a very painful start for England, because it's not like we're just going to be able to boost our stability or something like that. And we're fighting a war from a horrific standpoint here from stability. Year legitimacy going down, national unrest, global trade power, everything. It's just all like really bad, so. So let's have the forces fight together. Again, decline the royal marriage offer from Aragon and offer yourself. This is the technique that I learned that this is going to be what's best for me. So, yeah, good stuff here. Okay, so Denmark intervenes. And we are at war, aren't we, technically? Or is it just an event, War of the Roses? So just take our time, march on them. Unfortunately, our theologian dies, which is not good. National tax modifier will be helpful though. Gives us something at least. No. I don't want to lose administrative power right now. I'm really, really, really determined to. Need to meet this army together. Okay, so now we'll be able to siege up here. Doesn't seem like it gives us an option here. Norfolk. I mean, we're fighting, like, you know, issues on every front here, so. So, you know what I'm thinking here? Can I take another dive? No. So our men have fought so hard right now. Like, what we need is peace in the land to get our manpower back up. And I'm aware of it. So I'm doing what I can to achieve that peace through strength that we're looking for. And this is proving to be quite difficult, so. Yeah, who is attacking us here? English pretender rebels are attacking us over here. Great. So we need to get our forces over here now, or we're not going to be able to do anything about this. So actually, that's fine. Let's leave the ship. Bring the ship there. Yeah, this is crazy, man. What a tough start is England, honestly. Like, they're just sieging down our provinces. I don't know how many units this is exactly. 16, we've lost a full unit here. So we're attached to a transport. Let's get here while we still can before they invade us on that front. I'm not going to pay anything right now. Considering we're just fighting, I'm just happy to fight for now. And, yeah. $28,000 men. Honestly, this is crazy. England is a nation that's just like so devastated from the beginning of this game. How do they ever make it successfully, man? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Just crazy. I mean, crazy. This doesn't even make any sense. Because I cannot actually fight this many men right now. Can you request military access? No. So we would have to land right into the battlefield. Which is probably not for the best. I think that like reduces your odds of success also, so not good. $28,000 1,000 men here in Bordeaux. I mean, honestly, like, this was exactly the start we wanted to avoid. Something like this. Where we're embroiled in useless stuff and we're not able to, you know, deal with the opportunity to reconquest over here. Enemies are sieging our provinces here. We have 8,000 men here. But, we just don't have the manpower for this right now, right? So, it's just been what a crazy game it's been. Crazy. At least win the fight, and we do. But we can't actually take this fight here. What's happened here? Have they given up on pushing us? That's unreal because, oh Jesus, they've moved on to our shores. Sweet Jesus, I do not know what to say. We may need to hire a merc company. Because there's no way that we are going to be able to deal with these men right now. As presently constructed, 18,000 strong. The free company, they may have to enter here because I'm not in a position to be able to do a whole heck of a lot of much here. In fact, I'm actually like so weak I want to pull all my units onto a transport. Okay, so the 28,000 are sieging up somewhere else, which is huge. I'm literally not even going to challenge this few ships because... What's going on over here? Why are my troops fighting? Okay, this is too much here. They need to go to port during war, please. There's no need for all of this right now. We need to get straight to the diplomatic menu. So we don't have to think about production right now. And yeah, so next up here, take a look here. We'll have the opportunity to push these people together once the free company is done. So that's all I'm waiting for here, is the right opportunity to fight these men. So now they've moved away, so they're not probably going to be able to push us immediately here. So we win a battle there. And now we should be able to, we need to be able to fight together now. Because we have 26,600 men, and we've got to believe that we can win this fight here. So I don't know if like flanking or anything works, so we're gonna find out, you know, because like this is all I could afford for now. So all three of my men fighting together. And we take a loss in the Battle of Gloucester, which is so bad. Because the morale of our armies will be devastated, and subsequently we're not going to be able to push back very easily on these people. 14,600 men. We would need another merc company probably as well. A second merc company. If we want a chance to come out here on top, and honestly, I don't know what to say. Because we're already probably losing money right now, so... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take indebted to the burghers. And hire a stronger merc company, because we can't even clear out this existing group. We don't need 54,000 men, but we need more men, so... Free Swiss guard here. I mean, this should be enough. The Forlorn Hope. How much do they cost? 177. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think that expensive, but it's not like much more expensive, right? So. Yeah, like this is really it here. So. We've been really getting pushed around, so we gotta actually push back, because it's not just gonna work out for us or something. So, yeah. So we're all together, and we're engaging in the fight again. And we are taking a victory here, finally. Finally, we get a victory on high morale, but we need to chase down these people. So, man, I actually like hate to lose money for like in the diplomatic power, but we are in such a bad position that it's like, because now we need to take the fight right now while their morale is low. So fight them again while their morale is low. This time we beat them again. Their morale is still low, so just keep fighting them now while they're on the back foot. Jesus. I didn't mean to lose the administrative power. So these guys definitely have a really difficult opening. And it has definitely made me like just consider in general how little I want to play this England. And it has made me enjoy playing as Castile that much more. Because as Castile, the plan is pretty straightforward. Like, no one obligates you to fight against Morocco or the other Muslim nations in general. But rather, like, you can just start expanding for the New World, which is just so straightforward and simple. It's like, that's like probably like one of the easiest things you can do as Castile. It's just expand for the New World. And then obviously, like, just in general, like, looking at how much this has cost me. In the first 8 years of this campaign, I've known nothing but war, and it has been just one disaster after another, and it has put us in a really bad position. So I'm going to end my first campaign here with England here, and actually not return to it, because it has not been very fun for me. And so with that I want to say, but it's been very fun in general, and so with that I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.